Hello, and welcome to the shop. Busy outside? I think they're extending a tube line around here, hence the noise. Strange, isn't it? To think that underneath our feet there's almost a second city of commuters and workmen, rushing to wherever they're going. Of course, such a network doesn't come without some risks, and some tragedies. This has led to many stations and lines becoming home to slightly more than the daily rush of workers. Are you familiar with the underground station Bethnal Green? Perfectly pleasant in the day when people are around, but at night, well, it's a slightly different story. During the Second World War, bombs were dropped on London to destroy English infrastructure and break the will of the British people. Those that called London home took to the underground stations for shelter, and so they became a nightly pilgrimage for the city's inhabitants. Bethnal Green was one station frequently used as a shelter, and the night of March 3rd, 1943, was no different. As was fairly normal for the time, the air raid sirens went off, and people started heading down the dark steps of the station. Near the bottom, a woman and child fell over. This caused a domino effect, and the mass of people behind them also fell. As they tumbled, they laid on top of one another, those above inadvertently suffocating those who fell first. 173 casualties in total. Men, women, children. They all perished. Of course, now, thousands of people use those steps every day, a railing and lights making it far safer than it was then. However, supposedly, some of those who died there still remain in some capacity. A station master was locking up for the night some years ago now. The last train had been and gone, along with all the other employees of Bethnal Green Underground Station. Finishing his rounds, he turned off the station lights and retreated to his office to finish up some paperwork that comes with the maintenance of a place such as this. For a while he sat there undisturbed, but as the night drew on, he began to hear sobbing. The pitiful cries of a child, no less. Soon these sobs were joined with the cries of women, and after this, panicked men joined the cacophony that rang off the tiled walls. Terrified, he ran up to the booking hallway to escape the noises that had now been joined by 1,000 new sounds he could not identify. This unholy choir sang for around 15 minutes before stopping, as suddenly as it had started. If this had been a one-off occurrence, it could probably be chalked up to an overactive imagination after a long day. However, countless others have recounted this same experience in the station late at night. I suppose the only real way to test the validity of this haunting is to see for yourself. It wouldn't happen to be on your commute home, would it? How rude of me. Did you come in looking to buy something? I sometimes get carried away with myself. No? Well, do drop by again. You've found your way here once. It has a tendency to happen again.